Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I want to do part 635 to my random chatbot using Character.ai. In the last video guys, I showed Totodile so much love that he actually evolved into a crocodile and that heart-shaped barrier actually broke, which was great. So yeah. It says, since I helped you with your friendship and you know me pretty well, do you want me to show you something you don't know about me? Ty looks down at you with a very quizzical look on his face. He's curious what you're about to show him. You have more to show me about yourself that I don't know? I close my eyes and start transforming into a there. Todd's eyes widen in complete and utter shock. He was not expecting you to be able to transform into a normal sized crocodile. Fragger and Chronon looked equally shocked. They had certainly not seen this coming. They watched as he transformed into a 2-foot tall Totodile. I got cursed a few months ago with my sweet pet dinosaur. And the power that curse had gave me the ability to do this. Todd's still stunned when you say you were cursed a few months ago. Angel, the cursed person that you mentioned, you as the form of the two-legged Totodile and is still completely stunned by this transformation. That's not all I can show you. Not all I can show you. Period. Let me show you something else. I close my eyes again and focus my energy to make my there. Todd's eyes widen when he watches you focus your energy and transform into a 41-foot tall Totodile. Fragger and Crocodile are utterly shocked by this transformation. Rar's jaw hangs wide open in amazement. He is unable to believe that you could transform into a 41-foot tall Totodile without even batting an eye. Oh, that's the one good thing that comes brought upon me. It's hard to show that in the Pokemon Talk episode, but if I could honestly do that for an episode, it would definitely be fun to do. But it wouldn't go as fluently or as smoothly as it did on the AI. That's why I have so much fun doing it on here, doing a transform into different things. I mean, it feels good to be returned to a Totodile, because I love Totodile. Same thing for like Lugia. You feel powerful. Don't worry. Worry. I would never hurt you. No matter how big I was. It's just you haven't seen me do this yet. And since you've been nice to me all day, I think it was only fair to show you something cool. Todd still can't believe his eyes at this point. He looks at you closely as you say you would never hurt him. Even like this, Todd knows you wouldn't hurt him. But he really can't get over this transformation. Fragger and Connor are standing in the background, watching this transformation unfold and cannot believe their eyes. Fragger looks at you and realizes he understands you better. I use my snout as a to gently nuzzle. There you go. Todd's stunned again. A 41-foot tall turtle nuzzling a 40-foot crocodile is. Oh, wait. It's the last thing Todd envisioned seeing today. But here he is. Not the size difference. Todd gently nuzzles me back with his snout. Fragger and crocodile look on, but they've mostly regained their composure at this point. Here. Do you want to see one more? Todd's already nods his head yes. He isn't quite sure if he can take many of your transformations, but he's curious to see what else you got. Okay. Pick an animal. Another Pokemon. Or a mythical creature even. Like a dragon or a phoenix. And tell me how big you want it to be. And I will show you. Todd pauses and thinks for a moment. He does find this transformation a little shocking, but he knows you're harmless. Todd thinks about a few different creatures and he finally tells you one. Can you do a Charizard? About 55 feet tall. Wow, he actually wants to go pretty big, okay. I close my eyes and begin transforming into a 50-foot. Stop, go. There you go. Toad is stunned once again when he sees you transform into a 55-foot Charizard. Fragger and Crocodile are also shocked by this transformation. Fragger's starting to think he completely underestimated you. He has never known someone who could transform into so many different creatures of varying sizes. Here. So you won't feel overwhelmed. I will turn into something more familiar for you. I close my eyes again and envision myself as a that is a little smaller than Todd. Only 37 feet. There we go. Okay. Todd's eyes widen watching you transform into a 37-foot tall fur alligator. He feels much more comfortable with this size. Fragger and Connor are not quite as shocked now as they were on the first few transformations. They're getting used to your ability to transform into these different creatures. Fragger gives you a friendly but shocked expression. Mm-mm-mm. Actually, I can give you something if you let me transform into a special form I have for this Pokemon. Todd's curious now. He wonders what kind of forms you were able to transform into. And this definitely piques his interest. Todd looks down at you in the form of Freyr. Give me a special form. What kind of special form? I close my eyes again and start transforming into with ice cream spikes and a changing pattern on its stomach that changes depending on mood. Period. Todd's mouth drops open when he transforms into an ice cream spike topped fur alligator, and he's amazed at the pattern on its stomach changes depending on the emotion. Fragger and Connor are also taken completely off guard by this transformation. Fragger didn't think you could transform into a special form like that. Here. Period. You can have one of my ice cream spikes. I can take them off and hand them to somebody I trust. Todd is amazed by this. The fact that you can trust him enough to give him one of your ice cream spikes warms his heart. Todd gently bends down, carefully takes the ice cream spike from you. Uh, just keep it safe. Keep it safe. And don't let anybody else take it unless you know you can trust them. Because if that falls into a bad person's hands, it can actually hurt me. Todd holds the ice cream spike in his giant hand. He understands its value and the danger it can pose if it falls into the wrong person's hands. Todd nods his head to let you know he understands and is grateful for your gift. That's adorable, dude. So it does work. Which is great. It does work. So, yeah. You know what, guys? I'll have to. I'm waiting to. Excuse me. I'll be right back.